Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sam. Today I'll be doing some, another episode of Sam Tries, the weekly series, or almost weekly, I try to keep it weekly, series where I play a game that I haven't played a lot of. Well, in this episode is going to be a bit different. I'm running, I don't have that many games that I'm interested in playing that I haven't played yet. Who would have thought, right? If I'm interested in playing a game, I'll probably download it to play it before. But this is Democracy 3. I haven't played this game too much. I've played a little bit of it, I've just kind of tweaked around with it, and it's pretty fun. I thought it'd be kind of fun just to make a video out of it because it's a pretty cool game and it's it could be interesting for a let's play for sure. But will I be making a let's play of it? Probably not because it's kind of hard to watch. So for those of you that don't know what it is a game where it simulates a democratic government, sort of. It tries to simulate the way that a president or prime minister would go about managing a government. So as you can see here, you can pick your country. So you can pick from the United Kingdom, France, Germany, United States, Canada, and good old Australia. So that's the thing. If we wanted to pick an easy nation, we would pick I don't know. They don't all seem that easy or hard. I mean, they all are kind of different. You know, United Kingdom, it's more about I don't know. They've got quite a few patriots, but not too many. If we take a look here, they got 63 million people. They're 243,000 square kilometers. Life expectancy is 80 years. So they live a long time. So inequality, so how much, I guess, I don't know what that means, but it's 41. Okay. GDP, which is very important. So it's about I think it's calculates the amount that the person brings in. Every person is, like, the average person brings in per year is, the general domestic product, I think it is, or general something product. So it's pretty much just everybody, what their average is $36,000, which isn't terrible. Poverty, only 14% of the population is living in poverty, which is pretty okay. Ethnicity is 92% white, so wow, very white country. Religion is 71% Christian, so very Christian as well. The tea consumption, because it's, of course, the United Kingdom, is 2.3 kilograms per person, which is insane. Obesity rate 23%, and Big Mac index is $3.32. And then France, I could go through all these stats for every one of them, but I prefer not to. Cannabis use 4.7%, that's funny. But I'm from Canada, so let's play Canada, because why not, right? And I come from there, so I should understand this place pretty good. I should understand this place pretty well if I'm going to speak like a proper human being and not a complete barbarian. So ethnicity is British 28%, French 23%, and mixed 26%, and Christian 70.3%, which is actually pretty close to the religion in United Kingdom. So let's play Canada. Term lengths, we have 5-year term lengths. We can do no limit of terms, so we can pretty much be in power forever here. Unlike in America, where you can only have your president be around for 2 terms, and then he can never be president again. Here, you can be prime minister for as many terms as you'd like, or are able to get reelected. So we can choose our party name. So there's a whole lot of funny ones here. The Freedom Party. That sounds very American. I'm thinking the People's Popular Front. Let's pick a really interesting one here. We're gonna be the Secular Party. I guess that's supporting the religious beliefs of everyone. I think we should go for the People's Party. Why not? The People's Party. That sounds like something that everybody can get behind. And against us, the Democratic Conservatives. The People Party versus the People Party. No, I don't think that would work. Let's do the Democratic Conservatives. Just make them sound interesting. Compulsory voting. We're not going to put that on because it's obviously not a thing. Earthquakes and hurricanes. Sure. Monarchy. Yes, we do have a constitutional monarchy as being Canada. Political apathy. I don't think we'll mess around with these sliders today. Let's just get into game. The game is a huge spreadsheet, so it's all pretty much just numbers that are going to show you what's really going on in the game. It might seem a bit overwhelming, and because it is, it's very overwhelming. Let's get into it. Congratulations on your election victory. Welcome to your new job as Prime Minister. The lives of all 33,476,000 citizens are now in your hands. As you will imagine, there are a number of situations and concerns that you will need to deal with as soon as possible, while keeping an eye on the long-term improvement of our citizens' quality of life. Plus, do not forget that you face re-elections in 5 years, so you'll need to monitor the opinion polls and our party membership. Good luck. GDP is kind of bad. Health is about almost in the middle. Education is great. Unemployment, not too shabby. Crime is up there, which we don't want, and poverty is in the middle. So we have a few issues we got to deal with. Here is the screen. So as you can see, it's all separated between transport, foreign policy, what is this? Welfare, economy, tax, public services, and order and law. Now, all the little bubbles inside it are all policies and different things that like have to do with that kind of thing. So this little thing here is tourism. So it shows you how many tourists come in, so the value over time of tourism. The blue ones are things that are the blue ones are very big things, and the white ones are policies. So the little white bubbles are policies. So they only affect things, if I remember correctly. Yes, the policies only affect other things. Nothing affects the policies. The blue ones are affected by other things and affect things at the same time. The red ones are consequences. So those are bad things that we have to deal with. So for instance, a big one that we're going to have to deal with is homelessness. There's a lot of homeless people. As well as the uncompetitive economy, which means that our workers' lack of relative productivity and competitiveness is causing our exports to fall and flooding out in our country, which is a very big problem here, I find. What else is there? This is pollution, right? Pollution. What is this? Asthma epidemic. Okay, that's going to be one of our last ones to deal with. What is this? Vigilante mobs, which is not a good idea. Not a good thing to have in your country at all. Antisocial behavior. I don't know. We could probably skip on that one. Organized crime, that's a big one. We'll have to deal with that one for sure. Alcohol abuse, I don't know. Rail strike, yes, that's going to be a big one since we have a big nation to deal with. We're going to have to get those rail strikes out of order. So, how do you do this? Well, let's see the rail strikes. Let's start with that. So, if you scroll over any one of these bubbles, you can see that there's stuff guiding to it. So, the red ones are things that hinder it. The green ones are things that help it. So the red lines leaving it, so the only red lines that are leaving are going to GDP. So it doesn't help our GDP, and it doesn't help our commuters. But what doesn't help it is rail subsidies, labor laws, and unemployment. I should probably go over this bar as well. This is our capital. This is political capital, so it's pretty much what we can do in a turn. We have 26 capital per turn, which means that we can spend 26 of these points on doing different things. The problem with these points is that they are given to you by your different ministers, and if your ministers don't like you, they can drop out and you can replace them. Ministers that have a higher capital gain are less loyal, so then you can lose them. So, for instance, our foreign policies minister gives us 3.7 per turn or per month. She has a very high loyalty, so she's a very good minister in all honesty. Sympathies, she's a trade unionist farmer. That brings me to the next point. All these little subclasses here are all the different people that live in our country. You can see the gray bars show the percentage of the population that are that type. As you can see, everyone, the bar is full. Socialists are 80% of our population. So we got to help the socialists because there's a lot of them. Capitalists, which are the opposite of socialists, there's 19%. They don't like us. Retired, love us. The religious, they hate us. Luckily, there's only 30% of the population that's religious. Middle income, they hate us. State employees, though, very happy with our free healthcare, of course. Well, not free. State-paid healthcare. There you go. Farmers, very happy here. Retired? Yeah, they love... I already said the retired. But as you can see, the patriots, they're kind of in the middle with us. They're kind of on the fence. Commuters as well. So you got to try to get as many of these bars up to full. Now, if the religious stay unhappy, they can get a plot to... Well, they can get a plot to kill us. That can happen. Now, we can see this. Where can we see this? I think it's here. No, not there. It's somewhere. I know that. Right here. As you can see, intelligence briefing. So as you can see, the Crusaders of the Lord. That would be, for instance, that's like a group of religious people. If that bar starts getting red, that means that they're going to try to kill me soon. Warriors of Gaia. That's more the warriors for ecology. The Land Army, which would be, I don't know what that would be, but Revolutionary Army, which would be, I think, more the Conservatives or the Liberals. I don't know. But I think we're pretty much split conservative liberal right down the middle. Liberals are, they have 50.55%, so keeping the liberals happy is a good idea, but the liberals aren't exactly the easiest people on the planet to please. A big thing that liberals like is abortion law. This is a huge thing here. As you can see, bringing that up, makes the religious people hate you. But the liberals, they like you a little bit more. If you bring it down to the minimum, it makes the religious people like you a little bit, but then the liberals hate you. So, what are we going to do? We're going to leave it like that, because there's more, there are more liberals in our country than there are religious people. And the religious people, I mean, they can go live somewhere else. Socialists. Let's see what's not... The socialists don't like poverty and unemployment. So let's try to help this whole poverty problem. Let's start off by introducing, first of all, how much money are we making? We have a deficit of $7.84 billion. So let's raise some taxes, since that's what the government loves to do. We don't have very many capitalists in our country. Let's raise the corporation tax, because that is a pretty hot... The population of voters like that. And we can probably raise it. To raise it is 19 capital, so shouldn't be a problem. If we raise it to 31%, that'll bring us up to $15.33 billion per quarter, which is great. Let's do it. And that should bring us out of our deficit. We're up to 7 capital, which won't let us do very much. Will that let us raise armed police? No. We need to do that, because police is very important in this game, because crime is rough. Let's go next. Let's see what's going on. Debt protection law. Debt collection agencies have been working in the news because of the aggressive methods they are using to extract payment from people who owe large sums of money. This debt collection agency provide credit to people whom larger, more respectable companies will not lend money to. A law is proposed to limit the ways which such agencies can operate. I'm going to allow them to operate because we just pissed off the capitalists, so we don't want to piss them off again. Poll report. We're up to 17.75% of the population will vote for us, so that's pretty okay. We're still in a deficit, so let's raise the sales tax, because this is a big one. If we raise it to... Ooh, that's some big numbers. Let's cancel that. That is a lot of sales tax, being a... Ooh, petrol tax. That could be useful. There are more motorists in our country than there are environmentalists, so we might want to be careful with that. Microgeneration grants, that's money we're giving away. Alcohol tax, now that's a good one. Alcohol tax is a good one. We're going to want to raise that one. Let's raise it up to like 50%, make a lot of money. Actually, we could go way up to 75. Just get people off of alcohol. Equality will go down, alcohol consumption will go down, which is brilliant. And the poor people won't like us as much. Popularity with voters, voters just don't like it because it's just bad for everyone, because a lot of people drink alcohol, so bringing up the taxes on that is not fun. As well as smoking tax, we can raise this one as well. If we raise it, it helps poverty a little bit. It gets rid of poverty, should I say, but it also brings down equality in tobacco usage, which is very good as well, which will help the asthma epidemic. But I really want to raise this armed police thing. Ooh, intelligence services. No, let's go for the police guys, the armed police. Where was that? Right there. To raise it's 10. If we raise this to, oh, okay, it's not actually that expensive. Let's go submachine guns. Jesus Christ, no. Crime, violent crime. It's gonna piss off the liberals, which I don't want. Here, police force. Let's just raise money for the police force. They're expensive, but the voters love it. The voters love the police force, which is good. Let's raise that. What is this? Legalize prostitution. The liberals love that. The religious hate it. Parents hate it. Conservatives hate it. Ooh, the conservatives. They're not exactly happy. Let's see here. They like all sorts of stuff there. CCTV cameras. Let's bring that up. Let's bring it up to widespread. Actually, every street corner. Hell yeah, we're becoming a police state. That's always a fun thing to do. Subsidized school buses. Nah, I don't think that's necessary. Military spending. Well, we are Canada. I don't think we need that. Let's raise, it's 30 to raise the income tax. Income tax is where you make so much money. It's so nice to raise that because you start making bank. What is this? Capital gains tax. Oh, let's piss off. Let's piss off some more capitalists. It's going to bring up the socialists and equality, which is good. Two good things. Let's see what's going on. Armed religious communities. Whoa, some religious communities all over the country have begun to arm themselves and take justice into their own hands. This situation causes concern and unrest amongst both moderate religious people and non-believers. Oh, rough. Okay, good news. The global economy is doing well. That's good. So people don't believe that we are good at keeping our country safe. Let's raise... How much money are we making? 2.01 billion per month. That's brilliant. Let's bring it up to maximum. Let's just... no machine guns. We need to get rid of, oh shit, what's going on here? No automatics, No machine guns, no limit. We gotta ban handguns as well, because I don't want guns in my country if we're trying to make this safe. We want to make a safe haven for everyone. Everyone can move to Canada and feel safe. That's how I feel, at least. Labor laws. Let's go pro-union. Hell yeah, that seems like a plan. Pro-union is just, like, labor laws are just such a good thing to raise. The capitalists like it. The socialists like it. Well, no, I don't think the capitalists like it. But the socialists love it. The socialists love labor laws. And that'll get rid of our whole rail strike thing. Rail subsidies. We have low rail subsidies. We might have to raise that next time. What is this? Freedom of information. There have been calls for a law increase the availability of information held on databases about citizens without their knowledge. Yes. Reject the proposal because we want to know everything about everyone because we are a police state. Superhero. Crime minus 0.2 and violent crime minus 0.2. I will take it. It's Rabbit Man. Don't you know Rabbit Man? The GDP is doing good. That's good. I'm glad. And there's a freeze frame because I'm using fraps. Okay, surplus. We're still making 679 million, which is not as much money as you'd think it is if you're running a country. Creationism versus evolution. If we raise this, the liberals will love us and the religious will hate us. I don't want to get murdered by religious people. That does not seem like a plan. Although they do hate us because of the abortion law. The abortion law is just, it's such a huge thing for them. How are we doing in the polls? Ugh, not well. How do we... Okay, I apologize about that. So... we gotta deal with these... we gotta deal with everything. It's a real mess. We have 25 capital, so let's put more money into police stuff, because police stuff's always good. Alcohol law... the youth don't like it, but the liberals love it. Let's do it. Let's bring up the age to 21. Liberals will like that. Alcohol consumption will go down. Violent crime will go down. And the youth won't like us as much. But that's fine. That is 100% okay. Let's bring that up. Gambling. The liberals. If we... oh, they like... the liberals like gambling, but they don't like drinking. That's... I don't get liberals. What do we have? 12 left? We gotta do a little thing then. What is this? Road building? Oh, wow. That's expensive. Rail subsidies? Yeah, let's raise that. Let's raise it up to like 3.17. Get some of that good stuff going on, you know? Antisocial behavior. Hey, no more antisocial behavior, no more vigilante mobs. Look at that. That went really well. Crime's going downhill. That's brilliant. Positive discrimination. There are calls for a law expressly set quotas for the employment of ethnic and other minorities by large corporations for the government institution. Yeah, let's get some ethnic action going on in there. You know what I'm saying? All right, how are we doing? 29.25%. Hey, we're doing much better than we were last month. Conservatives are liking us more. Somehow we are pleasing the liberals and the conservatives at the same time, which is, I thought, an impossible job. Let's do a few more turns. Let's see what we can do this time. We have a 1.73 billion expenditure. We need money somewhere. We'll have to raise just income taxes. 30. That's so expensive. Holy crap. Where can we lower money? Where can we spend a little bit less? How much are we spending on, what is this? Science funding. Microscopes. Whoa, we can really just drop that shit, you know? Oh, it's just all good, though. Oh, it's just so good. It's just like, hey, just give me a whole lot more jobs and shit. That's so nice. Let's just bring up the sales tax. Let's bring it up to like 22%, because that's money. Good. Let's see where that brings us. Speed limits. No, don't change the speed limits. Crime's still going down. How are we doing on the polls? 31%. That is really nice. Okay. How do we get rid of this? What handgun laws is helping that? Oh, right. We wanted to... total ban is 40. If we bring it up to like license required, that's not even helping that many things really. Like that is helping things. We need 40 to raise that. Jesus, it's expensive. Narcotics is bad for organized crime. Why is because our narcotics legalized cannabis. Outlawed. Why legalized cannabis? That doesn't make any sense. The liberals won't like us as much. Oh, the liberals love us if we legalize all drugs? Holy shit, they're crazy. Because legalizing all drugs, not a good idea. Not usually that good of an idea. What is this? Oh, this is a good one. Race Discrimination Act. Let's raise that so we can get as many people happy as possible. That is a really good one to have not many people discriminated against. That is really good. Racial tension is not a problem right now, but this is homelessness. Let's do some state housing. People love state housing. Fact. Let's put that on high. Let's see how that does. Religious condemnation. The head of the church has called upon you to resign. Corporate exodus. People don't want to be a corporation in my nation because I'm too socialist. Capitalists not happy. The religious are so unhappy. It's not even funny. How can we help the capitalists? I always have the same problem. The capitalists always hate me. But how can I do it? Capitalists, let's see. What helps them out? A lot of things don't help them out. Gambling. Let's raise it to no restrictions. Hell, let's do it. Alright, we're at 17 capital. What is this? Legal aid. Wow, that helps a lot of people. Let's raise that. Let's go up to maximum. Why not? That is just helping people. What's going on here? Credit rating downgraded. Ah, we're making less, but that's not a problem. Unemployment going up. Why? The commuters, they're happier with us now. How are we doing on the polls? 42%. Hell yeah, we're almost at that 50% mark, so we're almost going to get reelected with a... we're going to get reelected, probably. But we might even get reelected with a majority government, which is really nice. What is this? State health services. How are we doing on that? Some prevention. Oh, this is a really expensive one to raise, as you can see. How are we doing on money right now? Let's just check that. Deficit. 24 billion in deficit? How? Or no, deficit. 24 billion. Where the hell do we put all that money? What did we do the last turn? Did that put us that much in debt? State housing? Was it really that expensive? No, it's not that expensive. Well, looks like we're going to have to raise income tax then. Let's go up to 55%. It's going to make the middle income hate that, but we'll have to do it. Ban same-sex marriage. Allow that. We're Canada. We want those liberals to like us. The socialists, super happy. Which is good. They're the majority of our population. What is this? Let's do this. Where is that? Let's do... What was the one I've been wanting to do? Oh, it's so expensive, though. 40. We're going to have to wait till the next one. Let's just not even do anything for this term. See what happens. Oil pipeline attack. That sucks. Unemployment is just an all-time high. How do we get more jobs? Unemployment. Where is that? Unemployment. Where would that be? Patriots. They're not happy with us either. But yeah, we could raise the military budget if we want to make the Patriots happy. But this is going to make the Patriots even less happy. Wait. So license required won't change the Patriots' opinion of us. But that doesn't change very many people's opinion. I like this one. License minimum age. That's a good one. We don't want kids running around with guns, believe me. GM food proposal. Allow the GM food. Oh my god, unemployment. What is happening? So the little guy sleeping. Where is that? Where's the little... There he is. Okay. GDP is super helping that. What is really, really killing the GDP? Corporation tax is a big one. What is that? Bus usage? Immigration? It's a whole lot of things. Let's lower that. Let's lower the corporation tax. Let's lower it to like 20% to just make people happy. See if that helps at all. Oh, religious plot. Tax evasion. Jesus Christ. Okay, so that religious plot, what did that mean? That means that they're plotting to kill us. As you can see, Crusaders of the Lord, they are not happy with us. The Human Rights Society is very happy with us, so that's good at least. Now, how are we gonna help these religious? Let's change the abortion laws, I guess. 2-doctor approval. What will that do? Make the religious people like us a lot more. That's a fact. Oh, religious plot's still going on. That's perfect. Ugh. Pirates capture oil tanker. The worst. Just the worst. We're down to 47%. Well, no, that's our peak value. What's our value right now? 38. Not too shabby. The religious, they don't mind us nearly as much anymore. But the Patriots not happy. The capitalists still just pissed off. What can we do? We're still in a 37 billion deficit. Where do we make more money? Where are we spending so much money? Where are we spending a lot of money? Well, you know what? We'll deal with that in our next term. Let's just spend money. Because we're almost done. If somebody's going to replace us... Oh, religious plots still. They still hate me. The situation is now at an end. There are armed religious communities. Okay. Religious, they don't mind us nearly as much after that whole abortion thing got suited up. Actually, I don't think we're going to be able to even get there. Each turn, the next election is in 7 turns. You know what? I don't think we'll be able to make it. But you guys understand the way the game works. I'm not going to... I don't know how I'm going to do. I'm at 53% right now. Jesus Christ, that's really good. That's really good. Look at that. The poor are liking us all of a sudden. And patriots, they're liking us. And the socialists are liking us. So that's really good. Stuff's going really well. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like. That's always appreciated. And even comment about it. If you could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. I do this series every week with a different game. So if you enjoy that kind of thing, just stick around. I also do Let's Plays, so that's cool too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.